You might even make more money staying back at home, probably working at McDonald's 40 hours a week. So yeah, that money aspect, if you're trying to join for that, unless you plan on making a career, it's not gonna be anything. It's not gonna be much for you.
Go out there. Oh yeah.
Got my first deployment.
So he's the first one in line for a landmine. Okay.
Italy, Spain, Greece, Malta, Africa. I got to see all these places I would have never got to see without the Marine Corps. So they can definitely give you that travel aspect. That's what you're looking for.
Hopefully.
Next, you got insurance and benefits. You get free health care. You got that dental, your ears, eyes, break a leg, all that's covered. You got the GI Bill. If you decide to get out after your 4 years, you want to go to college, hey, you got that GI Bill to use. Free college right there.
Wait, they pay for the whole college?
If you're single, they're going to provide you a place to stay. Right now, I'm in my barracks room recording this YouTube video. So you got that. You got the chow hall, which they're going to take out automatically from your paycheck to provide you with food. So I would definitely recommend using that, because if not, you're just wasting that money. If you're married, they'll definitely provide you somewhere to stay, either on base, off base, so you don't have to worry about that. Next, you got school. So a lot of people want to join the military to get that school for free. So being it's also a thing that's dependent on your job.
Gang.
Sometimes you really don't have time to go to college.
I ain't gonna lie, the only Mexicans I like is the females. I'll be completely honest. Like all Hispanic women, God bless their souls. That's about it though. I ain't gonna hold you.
School, while being in. So like me being infantry, I don't have time at all to go to school. I wish I did, but I don't. Other jobs,
so what does
you
infantry
might have time to take a course here and there throughout the week. So that's just something you need to talk to your recruiter about. Hey, I need a job that I'll have time to go to college for, and all that. Next, you got those life skills. You're gonna have to mature real fast. I came when I was 17. I wasn't just like used to being away from your parents like that. You're basically kind of on your own. You have your own. You make up your own curfew. You make up all this stuff. You gotta pay for your car note, car insurance, phone bill. So you're going to mature a lot faster than your peers back home. Next, you got
you can do that here.
Marine Corps is going to open up opportunities for you, and you're going to build some good friendships while you're here.
Mature. I think you can do that here.
Just having the fact that you're a Marine on your resume is going to set you aside from those people you're competing with. We're held to the highest standard for the military. We're like tip-top notch of military. So just being a Marine is gonna, like I said, set you aside from your competitors.
So he's saying it better than the Air Force.
Also, you're gonna meet people from all across the world, all across the United States that are in the military.
You don't have to enlist to learn how to be independent, to grow up. You do not need to do that. Some people, if you need to get yelled at by a 6'4" black African man or some white man, Italian man who's big as hell in the military, been in that bit for 20 years, retirement benefits, all type of shit. He put belt to ass, wake up 5 a.m. with a trumpet, all type of shit. If y'all need that to mature, and go crazy. Me personally, I just never needed that.
Are in the Marine Corps with you, so you never know who you're working with.
You look like his name Mario. I'm not gonna
dad's like a billionaire, millionaire, have a $1 million company. You're with a guy that came from nothing, but is trying to make something of himself and try to make a name for his family. So you're gonna meet those kind of people. And these people they're gonna be your brothers and sisters. I trust some of these.
Wait. Is all that brother and sister shit real military? Like on a serious note. Not for the people in combat. I just mean for the people in general. If you fight alongside somebody, then I completely understand that's your brother or your sister. But like for the average person, is y'all really locked in like that? Y'all really locked in? All right, good. I'm glad to hear it.
I trust my own family members. These people will quote unquote die for me. These people are really they're gonna really be there for you. Like I said, you're gonna meet these lifelong brothers and sisters. So you definitely gonna have that. Now let's get into these cons.
Yeah, I hope so.
The first con, man, it's a big one. You're gonna be away from your family and friends a lot.
That's my next question.
You're not gonna be able to get to go home whenever you want to. Marine Corps, they tell you when to get up, when you go to bed, when you're off, when you get to go home, when you come back home. So you're gonna.
Shit, I hope so.
I'm telling you, when you first get in, you're gonna be like, oh man, yeah, I'm in the Marine Corps. Oh yeah, I'm shooting up stuff. I'm blowing up stuff. But I'm telling you, it's gonna get old real fast. Once you have some time in, you're gonna wish you get to go home. You're gonna wish you could see your mom, see your girl, your boyfriend, whoever you want to see back home. But you're not. You're gonna miss birthdays, anniversaries, family events, holidays. You're gonna miss all that stuff, and that stuff is gonna get to you. I'm telling you, it is. The next con I got, it's a lot of wear and tear on your body and your mind. like I said, just being away from your family, that mental stress, it's gonna get to you.
I feel
It's
like
gonna make
everyone
you
who makes
not
these videos
want
is no
to
longer in the
perform at
military.
work. It's not gonna make you want to get up, put your
Like they
uniform
make
on.
a
But
video
you
on why you
gotta be
should
able to
join,
overcome that.
and
So you're
then
gonna
leave.
have to have that to deal with. And some jobs, it's gonna be a lot of physical, like bodily stress on you.
Is
Being
Mason
in
a doctor
infantry,
too?
it's a lot of wear and tear on your body. It ages you a little bit faster. Um, like I'm only 20. I feel like I'm like 30 because my knees hurt, got back problems, all that
I ain't gonna
stuff is
lie,
just
Dad
from
thought he
the
was like
job itself, from
25.
carrying all the weight, from doing all that stuff. But not all the jobs gonna have that effect on you. So that's something you gotta look after. Like you gotta, like I said, talk to your recruiter. Hey, I don't want a job that's
Nah.
gonna wear my body out as much and all that stuff. So
Wait, so what are the different jobs that you can have that won't
something you
kill
gotta
you?
ask for. Next con, it's another big one. It's hard to have a relationship being in
Here we
the
go.
military
Here
in
we go.
general. So
If you have a relationship in the military, goodbye.
So, like I said, you're not going to be able to go home. You're not going to be able to be with them all the time, especially if you're not married. If you have a girlfriend, boyfriend back home, your relationship is basically going to be over FaceTime, over phone calls, Skype, text messages. So
Yeah,
that long distance relationship it's going to get to y'all eventually. You're not going to
You
be able
raised
to be
them
there
yourself?
for him or her when you need to. You're not going to be able to talk to him or her all the time. And that's something that you're going to have to talk to your significant other if you really do plan on going in. If you're married, sometimes you can't just move your spouse out here. They might have a job and they don't want to leave, or you just move your spouse out here, but you're never at home because you're at work and all that stuff. So it's going to be hard to have that really like tight relationship. But if y'all really like love each other and all that, hey, you have nothing to worry about. But it is going to be hard. It's not going to be as easy as
You can just send a link to all the jobs in the Air Force. All right, bet we'll check it out.
most people think coming in. Next con, you don't really get that much time for yourself. Especially if you're in a leadership role, you have to worry about other people,
This shit sound like
other people's
prison.
lives as well. You got people under you gotta take care of. You don't get to just, hey, I want to go do this, do that, because yeah, you might be busy. You might have work still left over to do on the weekend. Sure, you get Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but it's only Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Time's gonna go. You can't stop time. You only got so much time in that weekend to do what you want to. So you're not gonna get as much time as you would if you were back home. That hey, I'm gonna go do this, go do that, go do that. You got to make sure you can go do that. You got to make sure your guys are good, your girls are good, whatever. You got to make sure your work is good. So you don't get that much time for yourself to do things that you want. But I definitely recommend. Sometimes you got to make time because if not, I'm telling you, it's going to drive you crazy. It's just make sure you try to make time, but it's going to be hard. The next and my last little topic to talk on is the money aspect. So I don't know why, but for some reason, people think being in the military, you make a lot of money. It's not true at all. You're not going to be making a lot of money first coming in. Sure, you've been in for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years.
Wait, so what does average pay look like? Like, what is a lot? Because a lot is a different to different people. Like, is he making a couple bands with like a week? Like, how much is a lot? I need to hear like, I need to hear numbers, bro. I need exact numbers. I risk can get my leg blown off like 2 bands. Under 40K a year for like the first 4 years. So you're making less than $20 an hour for the first 4 years. You're joking, right? Not like dead ass. You're joking, right? It's like, say cap. So like, the biggest benefit is the health and the schooling, and then like they pay for everything, and that's about it. So you basically, gang, I thought everyone walked in that bitch making 100 bands first year. Bro, I thought everyone was starting off at like 100K. I swear to you. I thought everyone was starting off like lit. Damn.
Making a good, decent amount of money, but first coming in, you're not going to be making that much money. You might even make more money staying back at home, probably working at McDonald's 40 hours a week. So yeah, that money aspect, if you're trying to join for that, unless you plan on making a career, it's not gonna be anything. It's not gonna be much for you.
Nigga, all I want is the money. I'm not trying to
appreciate y'all.
I ain't trying to protect and serve, nigga. I have bills, nigga. I'm trying to live my life. Yeah, come on. Job versus career, pretty much. Yeah, type shit. I mean, if you're trying to make a career out of it, then you gotta stick out. You gotta stick it out in the long run. Like, I guess you know what I'm saying. If you want it to last, but if you just messing around for a little bit, then yeah.